iPalace Plus version 2.0 features offers all iPalace features plus the ability to communicate via email, download books from Bookshare, download NFB Newsline publications. For iPalace feature details, refer to the tutorial. iPalace features. iPalace versus iPalace Plus product comparison. Features: compatible with refreshable braille displays, both ACE and ACE Plus. Internal memory, both ACE and ACE Plus. Voice recording, both ACE and ACE Plus. Photo albums, both ACE and ACE Plus. Scan and read, calendar, magnification, clock, alarm, and reminder, both ACE and ACE Plus. Wi-Fi connection, ACE Plus only. Send and receive emails and attachments, ACE Plus only. Send and receive pictures, ACE Plus only. Download books, ACE Plus only. Download NFB Newsline publications, ACE Plus only. Diagram of buttons, controls and connections on the iPalace Plus. The diagrams above show all the buttons, controls and connections on the device with labels. The left side panel has an indented area with the following 4 items aligned vertically starting from the bottom: power supply port, circular tactile power button, and 2 USB ports. On the front lower left corner of the device, there is an audio output port for headphones or external speakers. A description of the location of other buttons will be given during this video the first time a particular button or control is referenced. Using the right roller and action button to scroll through and select menu choices. The right roller is a thumb wheel located on the front of the device at the top of the right shoulder. The action button is a flat, rectangular button above the right roller. Important: throughout this tutorial, you will learn how to use various features on the device by scrolling through options and selecting your choice. In each case, you will use the right roller to scroll and the action button to select. To use internet functions on the ACE Plus, you need access to an available Wi-Fi network. If the Wi-Fi network requires a password, you will be prompted to enter a password. The device will save your password for that particular network, and it will not need to be entered again, unless you choose to delete it and then add it again. Some public places, like many public libraries, offer free Wi-Fi connection with open access, and no password needed. Other places, like airports, coffee shops and hotels, may require a terms agreement for users to accept user terms. The available network being used with the ACE Plus must be one that does not require someone to read and accept user terms. To use the Bookshare function on the ACE Plus, you must have a Bookshare account. Likewise, to use the NFB Newsline function, you must have an NFB Newsline account. How to enter passwords and characters. When using internet functions, you will be able to enter characters to spell out Bookshare search queries for books you want to search for, and enter characters to add names, email addresses and phone numbers to your address book. When signing on to your Bookshare account, your NFB Newsline account, or some wireless networks, you will need to enter a password. Character entry for the above functions can either be done with a keyboard, by connecting it to the ACE Plus via one of the USB ports, or characters can be entered without a keyboard using the device's character selection option. Please note, the daisy buttons are among the controls used to enter characters using the device. A set of daisy buttons is located on the top panel of the device on the left side. The daisy buttons have a total of 5 buttons, 4 arrow buttons, and 1 round button centered between them. How to enter passwords and characters continued. When using a function where you need to enter characters, if using a keyboard, type your entry and press the daisy right arrow when finished to complete your entry. To enter characters using the device, press the daisy up or down arrow to move between lowercase, uppercase, numbers, email shortcuts and symbols. For example, if you are in a mode to enter a password and you want to start with an uppercase letter, press the daisy up arrow until you get to the choice uppercase. Use the right roller to scroll to the character you want and select it with the action button. If you enter a character in error, use the daisy left arrow to delete it. When you are finished selecting your characters, Press the daisy right arrow to save your entry. Getting connected to Wi-Fi. Let's start from the main menu. When the device boots up, it starts at the main menu and a voice announces, "Main menu, scan, and read." Once you begin using the device, you can return to the main menu at any time by pressing the Home button, a large round button located in the middle of the top panel. The Home button has a tactile and dotted center. If you need to adjust the volume knob is located on the top panel on the right side in the back corner. How to add a new network or connect to the existing network. Step 1. From the main menu, scroll to and select Settings, and then scroll to and select System Settings. Next, scroll to and select Wireless Network Settings. How to add a new network or connect to the existing network. Step 2. If you hear Network Settings, checking for network connection. Connected, then right now you are connected to the network and can proceed to use the email, Bookshare or NFB Newsline functions. Press the Home button to return to the main menu. If you hear that you are disconnected, or if you just want to add another network, then scroll to and select Add/Delete Networks. How to add a new network or connect to the existing network. Step 3. Once the action button is pressed, you will be prompted to select Network to modify if a network has previously been added on your device. Scroll to and select Add Network. A list of available networks will be given. You'll hear Select Network to modify, along with the name of the first available network. Scroll through the list and press the action button when you come to your choice. If the network is password protected, you will be prompted to enter a password. How to connect to a hidden network. If the network you want to connect to is not on the list in the Add/Delete Networks menu, scroll to the very end of the list and select Connect to Hidden Network. You will be prompted to enter first the SSID name of the network, and then the type of security, such WEP, WA2, etc., and finally, a password. See earlier slides for instructions on how to enter characters for passwords. How to check the Wi-Fi connection. Press the Home button to go to the main menu. Next, press the round daisy center button. You should hear Main menu, Battery, and its percent charge, Network connected. If you hear Network disconnected, you need to connect to available network or add a new network. How to set up an email account. You will receive a PIN number with your ACE Plus along with instructions for registering your device email account online at www.abc.org. If you prefer to register by phone, please call ABC's tech support directly at 855-354-4080. You will need to tell us your device PIN number and serial number, along with what username you would like to use with your abc.org email account. Alternatively, you can ask your local dealer who sold you the device to assist you with setting up your account. After your device email account is registered, you will need to turn on your device and connect to Wi-Fi. Next, from the main menu, scroll to and select Settings, and then select System Settings. Scroll to and select Device Registration. An announcement will let you know when the registration information is retrieved. You will also need to enter your contacts' email addresses in the address book on the device as described below. Please note, in order to receive emails to an ACE Plus email account, your contact must send the email to username@abc.org using your username at abicee.org. Additionally, only contacts entered in the user's address book will be able to send and receive emails via the user's ACE Plus email account. How to add new addresses to the address book. Step 1. Press the Home button to return to the main menu. Scroll to and select Address Book. How to add new addresses to the address book. Step 2. Once selected, a new screen appears, highlighting the option of adding a new entry. Press the Action button again to select Add New Entry. Please note, if you already have contacts in your address book, they will appear below the line Add New Entry. How to add new addresses to the address book. Step 3. A new screen appears, showing a column of characters on the right. You will be prompted to enter the contact's name, and then email address and telephone number. Only names and email addresses need to be entered, but if desired, for your own reference, you may add a phone number. Enter the characters using either a keyboard or the controls on the device as described previously. You will need to press the daisy right arrow again after saving the email address and phone number. If you do not wish to include a phone number, press the daisy right arrow right away, after being prompted for the phone number. How to edit the address book. To change an existing contact person's information in the address book, begin at the main menu, scroll to and select Address Book. Below the Add New Entry option, you'll find a list of your contacts. Scroll to the contact you need to change, and select it with the Action button. The name, email address and phone number, if entered, will be given, and below that will be the option to modify entry. Scroll to and select Modify Entry. The next menu choices will be Change Name, Change Email Address, Change Phone Number, Delete Entry. Select your preference, follow the prompts and press the daisy right arrow to save your corrected entry. You'll be taken to a new screen with characters on the right and the option to enter the name or the address again. Please note, it is not possible to correct one letter or symbol. You will need to re-enter the name or email address. To delete an email address completely, choose Delete Entry option. The device will ask for confirmation. Press Action button to confirm the deletion. Press the Home button to return to the main menu. How to send email. Step 1. From the main menu, scroll to and select Email. Next, scroll to and select Send Email. How to send email. Step 2. You will be taken to a screen with a list of the contacts that you have added to your address book. Scroll to and select the contact to whom you want to send an email. Please note, if you wish to send a message to multiple contacts, this must be done individually for each desired recipient. How to send email and add voice attachment. Step 3. Upon selecting your contact, another screen will provide the options to either add voice attachment, add images or send email. Select Add Voice Attachment first. You will be prompted to press the Action button to record. After pressing the Action button, speak your message and press the Action button again when finished. Your message will be played back, and you will then have the option to either change your voice attachment, scroll to Add Image, or, if you don't want to add an image, scroll to Send Email. Please note, your message must be 30 seconds or less in order to be sent. Alternatively, you can bypass the voice attachment option and only send an image attachment. How to send email and add images. Step 4. To add an image to an email, you can either scroll to Add Images after recording your voice attachment as explained previously, or, if you want to send an image without a voice attachment, you can scroll directly to Add Images after you have selected your contact. When you select Add Images, you will be prompted to press Scan button to add image. The Scan button is a half-moon-shaped tactile button with a raised camera icon. It is located on the far right of top panel in front of the volume knob. Place the material you want to send an image of in the scanning field on the flat surface in front of the device and press the Scan button. You will hear a shutter sound, and then press Scan button to add image. You can either add another image to send, or scroll down to Send Email, and select it. This feature is used to scan and send documents, forms, or any other type of image. How to send email. Step 5. When you press the Action button to send the email, the device will announce sending email along with the number of image attachments, if any, that you are sending. It may take up to a minute. Once the process is completed, the device will announce that the email has been sent. Send email. Troubleshooting. If after the device has announced sending email, if you hear an error message, such as an error occurred while sending the email, first, check your Wi-Fi connection. Press the round center daisy button to hear if you are still connected. If you are getting a message, network disconnected, proceed with steps to connect to available network, or add a new network. If you are still unable to send, call ABC support at 855-354-4080. Reading emails you received to your Ace Plus account. After selecting the email option from the main menu, you are brought to the screen with the four options: View Email, Send Email, Check for New Email, Delete Email. To check if you have any new emails, scroll to and select Check for New Email. Announcement will be made that states, Receiving Email. This may take a minute, followed by one of these two announcements: No new messages were retrieved, or New messages were retrieved. Reading emails you received to your Ace Plus account, continued. If new messages were retrieved, press the action button to hear the date, contact name and subject line of the first email that was received. Use the right roller to scroll through the same information if multiple emails were retrieved. Once you scroll to a message you would like to open and read, press the action button. Reading emails you received to your Ace Plus account, continued. If the message you have selected does not have attachments, the message will begin reading immediately once you have pressed the action button. If the message you selected has an attachment or multiple attachments, you will be given the options for which part of the email you would like to open first. For example, if you received an email message that had one image attachment and one text attachment, when you press the action button and hear or read email body, you can either press the action button again to begin hearing the message body, or scroll down to image attachment 1 and press the action button to open the image, or scroll past the image until you get to text attachment 1 and press the action button to open the text attachment. About image attachments. If you receive an image attachment by email, once you open it, if you press the action button again, you will be given two options: text and image/photo. If you select text, the device will try to OCR the image. If the image is, for example, a photo of a recipe, the text on the image will begin reading aloud. If you select image/photo, you will be given the option to save to photo album or send via email. If you choose to save to photo album, a list of your photo albums will be brought up with the option to either scroll to and select an existing photo album for the photo to be added to, or to create a new album. If you choose Create New Album, you will be prompted to press the action button to record a voice label for the new album. You and then scroll to and select the new album, and the photo attachment will be added to it. About image attachments, continued. After you have added the photo to an existing or new album, you will then be brought back to the previous menu screen, and can either scroll down and send the image attachment by email, or else you can press the back button to go to previous menu screens. If you select Send via email, the contacts in your address book will be provided, and you can proceed as described earlier. For further details on using the photo album, refer to the tutorial, PalAce Plus Photo Album. To reread or delete emails previously opened on your device. If you are not checking for new email, but rather want to revisit a previously read email, start from the main menu. Scroll to and select Email, and then select View Email. Scroll through your list of messages and select the one you would like to open. Likewise, if you would like to delete emails you have previously opened, start from the main menu. Scroll to and select Email, and then select Delete Email. Scroll through your list of messages and select the one you would like to delete. You will be prompted to confirm delete. Either press the action button to confirm, or press the back button to return to the message list. How to sign on to Bookshare account. Step 1. In order to use the Bookshare function, you must have a Bookshare account. Press the Home button to return to the main menu. Scroll to and select Settings. Once in Settings, scroll to and select System Settings. Next, scroll to and select Network Accounts. How to set up Bookshare account. Step 2. You will be brought to a new screen with 4 options: disable networking features, email, Bookshare, and an FB Newsline. Scroll to and select Bookshare. You will be prompted to enter username. Enter the characters using either of the methods described earlier. After saving your username with the right daisy arrow, scroll to and select password. You will be prompted to enter password. Use the same process to enter and save it. Press the home button to return to the main menu. How to download books. Step 1. After you have set up your Bookshare account on your Ace Plus and have connected to Wi-Fi to download books, start from the main menu. Scroll to and select Bookshare. How to download books. Step 2. Now, you'll be brought to a screen with the menu option, Manage Books. If you already have downloaded some books, the names of the books will appear below the Manage Books line. If you would like to read a book you have already downloaded, scroll to and select the title of the book you want to read. The device has an automatic bookmark and will begin reading from where you left off previously. To download more books, select the top option, Manage Books, instead of scrolling through previous titles. How to download books. Step 3. After selecting Manage Books, you will have the option to select Download More Books or Delete Books. Select Download More Books. You will then have the following search options for finding the book you want to download: title search, author search, title/author search, full text search, recently added books and popular books. Scroll to and select your preferred search type. How to download books. Step 4. Upon selecting your preferred search type, you will be prompted to enter search query. Enter the characters for your query using either of the methods described earlier. Once you have pressed the daisy right arrow to save your search, the device will announce how many books have been found using your search, and will present the list of corresponding books. The title, author, and Bookshare catalog number will be provided for each. How to download books. Step 5. Next, scroll through the book titles that met your search criteria and select your choice. The device will announce, "Downloading book." Please wait. When the book is done downloading, the device will announce "Opening book" and will begin reading. How to download books. Step 6. If, after the prompt, "Downloading book," please wait, you receive the message, "Error downloading book, please try again." The book is already selected, just press Action button one more time. If the book is available, and you have properly set up your Bookshare account on the device, and are connected to a network, you should be able to download that book without any problems. If you continue to have difficulty, please call RBC Tech Support at 855-354-4080. The same text navigation that is used in the scan and read function can be used with the Bookshare function. For details on navigating through text, visit RBC's website support page and view the video titled, PalAce Plus Scan and Read. How to read downloaded books. Once you pause from reading a book, if you want to use a different function on the device, press the home button to get to the main menu. When you want to resume reading a book you previously started, from the main menu, scroll to and select Bookshare. Scroll through the list of downloaded books and select your choice with the Action button. Your book will begin reading from the point where you had last stopped. How to delete Bookshare books from the Ace Plus. To delete a book from Bookshare on your device, from the main menu, scroll to and select Bookshare. From the next menu screen, select Manage Books. New options will be given. Scroll past Download More Books until you come to Delete Books, and select this option. Once selected, a list of available books will appear. Scroll through the options and select the book you want to delete. The device will ask, "Are you sure you want to delete this book?" Press the Action button Confirm. The book will be deleted. You may always download the same book again, if no other restrictions apply. If you have accidentally selected the wrong book to delete, when prompted "Are you sure?" press the back button, which is located above the left roller, to return to the list of downloaded books. How to sign on to an NFB Newsline account. Step 1. In order to use the NFB Newsline function on the Ace Plus, you must have an NFB Newsline account, and must first set up your NFB Newsline in your Pocket Favorites list online at www.nfbnewslineonline.org before being able to download publications to the Ace Plus. Press the Home button to return to the main menu. scroll to and select Settings. Once in Settings, scroll to and select System Settings. Next, scroll to and select Network Accounts. How to set up an NFB Newsline account. Step 2. You will be brought to a new screen with 4 options: disable networking features, email, Bookshare and NFB Newsline. Scroll to and select NFB Newsline. You will be prompted to enter username. Enter the characters using either of the methods described earlier. After saving your username with the right daisy arrow, scroll to and select password. You will be prompted to enter password. Use the same process to enter and save it. Press the home button to return to the main menu. How to download NFB Newsline publications. Step 1. After you have set up your NFB Newsline account on your Ace Plus, set up your In Your Pocket favorites, and have connected to Wi-Fi to download publications. Start from the main menu. Scroll to and select NFB Newsline. How to download NFB Newsline publications. Step 2. Now, you will be brought to a screen with the menu option, Manage Publications. If you already have downloaded some publications, the names of the publications and the issue date you downloaded will appear below the Manage Publications line. If you would like to read a publication you have already downloaded, scroll to and select the issue you want to read. The device has an automatic bookmark and will begin reading from where you left off previously. To download more publications, select the top option, Manage Publications, instead of scrolling through previous issues. How to download NFB Newsline publications. Step 3. After selecting Manage Publications, you will have the option to select Download More Publications, Delete Publications, or Clean up old publications. Select Download More Publications. After a few seconds, an announcement is made to select publication to download, followed by the first publication you have chosen for your In Your Pockets favorites list. You can either select that publication and then scroll to and select the issue you want from the choices, or you can scroll down to a different publication and then select your preferred issue. After a range of 5 to 20 seconds, the publication will open on your device with an announcement of how headings there are in the various navigation headings on different levels. How to read downloaded NFB Newsline publications on the Ace Plus. To navigate through the publication you have just downloaded, use the daisy up and down arrows to toggle through the following navigation choices. Level 1. This level merely announces the heading at the top of the publication you are reading. It can be useful to choose this level whenever you want to return to the top of the publication. Level 2. Use this level to navigate to section titles of the publication, for example, business, sports, local news, etc. Level 3. Use this level to navigate to titles of individual articles. All levels. Use this to hear/read all headings including the main heading, the section titles and the article titles. Paragraphs. Use for moving to the next or previous paragraph. Words. Use this for moving to the next or previous word. When pressing the daisy up or down arrow, once you have heard the level you want, use the left arrow to move in reverse and the right arrow to move forward. When you have found the section, article, etc. you want to read, press the action button to start reading from that point. Otherwise, use all the buttons and controls to navigate the same way as when you are reading in other modes on the device. How to read downloaded NFB Newsline publications on the Ace Plus continued. Outside of the levels, words and paragraph navigation, the same text navigation that is used in the scan and read function can be used with the NFB Newsline function. For details on navigating through text, visit ABC's website support page and view the video titled, PalAcePlus, Scan and Read. If you want to return to a publication you previously downloaded, from the main menu, scroll to and select NFB Newsline. Scroll to and select the publication you want to open. It will announce the number of headings and once you press the action button again, it will begin reading from where you left off. How to delete downloaded NFB Newsline publications on the Ace Plus. To delete a specific NFB Newsline issue you have downloaded, From the main menu, scroll to and select NFB Newsline, and then select Manage Publications. Next, scroll to and select Delete Publications, and then scroll to and select the issue you want to delete. An announcement will ask, if you are sure you want to delete. If you are sure, press the Action button. If you do not want to delete it, press the Back button. To delete all publications you have downloaded which are older than 30 days, from the Manage Publications submenu, scroll to and select Clean Up Old Publications. This warning will be given. This will delete all publications older than 30 days. Are you sure? Press the Action button, if you are sure, or the Back button, to return to the Manage Publications menu. Conclusion. This concludes features of iPalAce Plus which are offered on the device in addition to all of the features that are available on iPalAce device. Questions? Call us at 855-354-4080 or send us an email at info@abic.com. ABC Incorporated, 30 Sudbury Road, Unit 1B, Acton, Massachusetts 01720, www.abic.com.